Hello everyone and welcome back to another This Week in FNAF video. If you've been keeping up with the FNAF news recently, you'll know that we've been receiving some rather cryptic messages from some particular people who work in the franchise, which many believe to be alluding to the next game in the series. The first time this news began popping up was a few days ago on September 18th, when Leon Riskin made a tweet, or post if you call it X, saying first teaser from the project Forgotten Names and Faces, with a video to a piece of music attached. Now, FNAF fans were quite quick to point out that the first letter of each word in the project's title spelt out FNAF. F, Forgotten, N, Names, A, and F, Faces. Riskin also had an extra comment at the bottom of his post: who will catch you when you fall into the abyss? It seems quite obvious, to be honest, that this is referencing Cassie at the end of the Ruin DLC, when the elevator fell with her in it, taking her even further below into Fazbear Entertainment's basement.
The whole catching part
Could be referencing that Cassie is met by the Mimic, or Roxy, at the bottom, because we do know that Roxy survived her fight with the Mimic from her calling out Cassie's name after the credits roll. Before we move on, I'll play the piece of music he attached as well. As you can see, or rather hear, this piece of music sounds very familiar. In fact, it shares a motif from the Princess Quest 4 song in FNAF Help Wanted 2. And Bob's your uncle, because what do you know, the original song this theme is from is titled Gracefully Into the Abyss. Now all of this could be coincidental, but you know me, I don't believe in coincidences. The next day, Leon posted another teaser, 13 dots and a bunch of hashtags saying, no more obvious hashtags except credit to Tom Woodliffe. He also attached an image which reads, in the deepest, darkest depths of my despair, I find myself without a saving grace. A pendulum of pain prevents my prayer from rising upward through the dead of space. Now, this is an excerpt from a poem called Abyss, written by Tom Woodliffe. This poem does appear to have some connections to what we think could end up happening next in Security Breach 2, or Ruin 2 if you prefer, but the main connections are in the short part posted by Leon. Again, this most likely refers to Cassie falling down in the elevator, but for all we know, maybe it's something else. So that's all we have from Leon, but there is more. DJ Sterf, a playtester for some of the FNAF games, also used the phrase Forgotten Name and Face in a reply. Now obviously, this could be a joke considering he said this the day after Riskin made his initial post, and he may have just wanted to gaslight the FNAF community. But you know, if they're having Riskin writing music now for this alleged Ruin 2 game, then that must mean the game is somewhat close to finishing, and maybe Sterf has already tested some parts of it. Similarly, Andy Field, a well-known voice actor for FNAF games, has also made a few comments and even a TikTok about the next FNAF game, claiming to know all of it. To be honest, Andy's posts seem to be written in an even more joking manner than DJ Sterf's, but for all we know, he may very well indeed know everything regarding the next big FNAF project. Finally, there are rumours that there'll be a State of Play on Wednesday, and if that is the case, this could be the event that gives us our first look at whatever the next and probably last FNAF game has in store. PlayStation has been known to host a State of Play in the last week of September for the last 4 years now, and this is the last full week of September, so I think it's likely that we're going to be getting a trailer. But that is it for today's This Week in FNAF video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all of this. Personally, the phrase Forgotten Names and Faces makes me think of William Afton and how his crimes have been lost to history and only remembered by a select handful of people and entities. But it also makes me think of Edwin, considering he is technically the creator of everything and was forgotten ever since after he either died, ran away, or maybe it is still him alive in that window in the recent Secret of the Mimic update. Thank you everyone for watching, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.